Building an empire from scratch isn't everyone's cup of tea. It takes a lot more than passion and capital. While it's difficult to achieve the ultimate milestone, here are some tips that will help you to lead your business to success. If you are contemplating how to start a business, you are at the right place. In this video, we are going to give you 10 tips for starting your own business. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications to stay updated. 10. Start a small-scale business. When we look around, we can see that many entrepreneurs have made it big and might have kick-started large-scale production. But if you find motivation from that aspect alone and decide to go all out, it might not turn out like expected. Some do believe entrepreneurs should be risk-takers, but the truth is successful entrepreneurs don't like walking blindfolded on a limb. They would instead take controlled risks. Successful entrepreneurs initially test an idea on a small scale. They will then observe whether the business has found a resistance and support level good enough to conclude that the idea looks promising. You can also start as a freelancer, first to earn enough experience to identify and discard disasters. 9. Choose the right business for you. Although it might sound like an old formula, the idea still works. Find a need and fill it. Imagine that a town is developing into a city and more population rush is felt as a result. This region is undoubtedly a potentially high-profit generating market. The key here is to find needs that you can feel. You can either enter into the food and hospitality sector or something that you think will turn out to be a profitable business idea. One of the basic mistakes startups make is that they will jump onto a particular business or sector thinking that people will want to buy a service or product just because the owner likes the idea or is well-versed with the service. To minimize any potential loss, never assume there is a market before doing enough research. For that, you can talk to potential prospects, which include your family and friends, to conclude what they would be interested in buying and how much they would spend on it. Doing what you love will undoubtedly grant you satisfaction and profit. However, you need to be sure whether a particular region or market is out for it. 8. Learn from others. If you are a budding or aspiring entrepreneur, you need to reap the knowledge before you prepare for the bigger game. Find mentors, join groups with like-minded people, and earn as much knowledge as possible, as it will aid you when you need it the most. Motivation is a must. However, learning from others' mistakes and experiences has always helped people to build a solid venture. On that note, learning from competitors is all important. Observe how they are carrying out their marketing, financial strategies, and so on. It will help you to understand the market better. Although buying business-related or strategy-building courses by experts sounds like a hassle for at least some, know that it's extremely precious while building the base. In short, you will get to know about trials and errors without actually going through one when you learn from experienced people or businessmen. 7. Be aware of the operational needs. When people think about starting a business, the most basic thing they tend to do is think all about what they will sell and who they will sell to. One of the most fundamental factors they might miss out on is planning on how the business will operate. For instance, if you are selling a product, we should have a proper plan on how the delivery will be done efficiently. Also, how much customer support is required to answer customer queries are all the basics that we need to work on. Other factors include the arrangements needed to be done regarding payment mode and plan whether you will hire employees to follow up about the shipment and delivery details. Even if you may start the business on a small scale at first, it's important to consider and plan for these details. 6. Plan to succeed. Whether or not you are trying to pitch in investors or are planning to invest a hefty sum into the business that you do, it's always important to have an elaborate business plan. The plan should specify your goal and destination primarily. It should also include a skeletal roadmap for how you will get to your highest setting or destination. The plan will need upgrades as you progress and learn more about competition, market, and customers. It will help you to ultimately stay focused and move in the right direction. The old saying, "planning makes a man perfect," isn't something an entrepreneur should overlook while contemplating building an empire from scratch. 5. Stay focused, don't procrastinate. The truth is, many entrepreneurs might have the skill and potential to succeed, but the villain in their story might be procrastination. You know for yourself that procrastination is a factor that might have caused you a lot in your life. When you feel snapped out of it, remember why you began and analyze how far you have come for that. Speaking from an entrepreneur perspective, some might advise you to not move ahead with your business until you have done the last bit of research and is sure that everything is going to work out for the best. The problem with this approach is that you will eventually find procrastination pitching into the scene. The truth is no one ever had all the pieces in place from the get-go. It's necessary to research your market, or have a backup plan, or get a tax ID number, or even register the business. However, don't be obsessed with making everything perfect before the launch. If so, you might as well never get around to starting your business at all. 4. Strengthen your social media presence. Embracing the digital marketing method is a lifesaver. Even if you plan on launching a local business, you need a thorough digital presence. The basic requirement here is you should be sure to have a professional-looking website and an email list that will let you connect with customers and prospects regularly. The majority of the population is now available on social platforms. Hence, establishing a strong presence on social media will help you market to a wider audience. Another way to increase the reception is by providing good customer service and quality products or services. It will help you grow by word of mouth, referrals, and so on. Pitch in special offers, coupons, and events to attract customers or prospects. 3. Building an image for your brand. You need to give it some thought. Why so? Because it's not just your name. It's your brand identity that will gain you loyal and prospective customers. So next time you arrange a question session through Instagram, entertain the audience with your best. Ask them what they would like to do if the company is planning to give away $100. Communicate and familiarize your base. You might as well talk about public issues, or even the silliest thing, or do a campaign to help people in need. Designing an attractive brand logo will also ease the process. Choose the right media for the right reasons and track your online reviews. Try to provide good customer service and ask for their feedback so that you can work on those aspects to build a good brand image. Don't just limit your communication skills to customers. Also communicate with your employees and provide them a good work environment in the first place. 2. Build a team with the same vision. You can't transform your idea into reality if you don't have a supportive team. Building a team doesn't essentially mean hiring, employing, and being done with it. You have to be focused on hiring employees who support your vision and are ready to fight the uncertain lows or tides in the journey. Always remember that brilliant ideas can't be scaled through capital alone. You will have to hire a passionate squad ready to give their all into establishing the brand and surfing through the waves. 1. Be consistent. New entrepreneurs find their motivation fade away with time. It might get them to feel frustrated as the motivation ebbs. This is why it's essential to develop habits and follow routines that support you and give you the power even when you lack the motivation. Execute a summary. Write down what more needs to be done and be sure to have me time. Doing things you love will also take that stress away from your mind. The financial freedom a business will offer eventually is irreplaceable. Thinking about such positive aspects will give you the strength to move on. Believe in yourself and take inspiration from successful entrepreneurs who made it big from the scratch. List down your weaknesses and work on them. Staying consistent is an option that, if followed, will help you reach the zenith. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video informational and wish to see more content, please hit the like button. If you run your own business, comment below what you think is a valuable tip for other viewers that has worked for you. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and make sure to turn on the post notifications so that you always get notified whenever we post a new video. Till then, keep watching our other videos. We will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.